The panel tonight is a little bit of a different thing than what we've heard earlier. We've invited people from very near and very far away to participate in a panel about this idea of the 21st century city is not where it used to be. And it's a recurring theme here of our presentations that we have the emergence of, in at least one way of talking about it, two kinds of cities. And in our region, we definitely have two kinds of cities. We have the center city in the city of Vancouver, which is increasingly becoming unaffordable to those of us who make normal salaries within the region, and becomes, according to many, more important as a receptacle for investment, both local and global, in the commodity of real estate. So the commodification of Vancouver, the city of Vancouver, is very far advanced. We also have in our region everything else, which is 70–80% of our region in terms of both area and population. And that's not the same way you would characterize those other parts of the region. Those places are increasingly the places for the most rapid job creation, for the most rapid housing development, for the largest increase in school-age children, and most importantly, for the greatest increase in population as a consequence of immigration, mostly foreign immigration. And our immigration from foreign lands is generally of people with far lower income in the surrounding communities than in the center city of Vancouver. So this is an opportunity to really take a close look at that, and we're fortunate that the city of Surrey is so interesting in that respect. We're also fortunate that the city of Surrey has been a longtime partner of the School of Architecture and Landscape Architecture, and many projects over the years have been located there. I've had the honor of participating in quite a few of them. So in a continuation of that partnership, the city of Surrey has embraced the urban design program here at the University of British Columbia. And our students from that program, both this year and last year and next year as well, have focused their attention on these same issues. So it's worthy of us that tonight we will really take those up in a very serious way. Not too serious, however. We're going to have some very short comments, 7 minutes or so, by a series of individuals, and I will call them up one at a time when their time is due, and then when they're finished, we'll ask them all to sit here, and that'll be the opportunity for some viewer participation and a conversation about the issues that have been unpacked. So we're happy to have Don Limas, manager of City of Surrey Community Planning Department, with us tonight. He'll go first. We're happy to have Anita Huberman, who's the CEO of the Surrey Board of Trade, with us tonight, and also a second-generation Indo-Canadian, which is will give very interesting perspective. We'll alternate that local pair with Zhuan Wei, who is in San Francisco via China, and she's Senior Program Manager of Sustainability at the Asia Society. And we're glad to have her having come up from San Francisco. Next will be Patrick Cotter, who's an architect and has had the projects and the pleasure of doing projects, many in Surrey, and importantly, the very substantial tower project right next to the new City Hall. Then Uwe Brandes, who's come here as the Executive Director of Urban and Regional Planning Program at Georgetown University. So he brings that experience, which is global. He's also been closely associated with the Asia Society's projects, particularly notable the Pacific Cities Sustainability Initiative, and that gives him a breadth of understanding to talk about again, this emergence of the two different kinds of cities. And finally, hopefully to wrap it all up, is my good friend Bruce Pickering, Vice President, Global Programs and Executive Director, Northern California for, again, the Asia Society. And I'm very glad to have you with us here, Bruce. So, thank you very much for being here. Thank you to the audience for coming to take a listen to this all. And I'll first call up Don Limas to talk about Surrey and what's happening there.